Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, number 4. We have pretty cool creators on this issue, including a beautiful cover by Peach Momoko. But let's take a look at the creators on the team, and then we'll talk about each one of the stories. So the first story is called Powers You Can't Comprehend, written by Matthew Rosenberg Alberto Albuquerque on art, Freddie Fuente Suho on colors, and Tom Groman on editing. All the letters looks like for this issue were done by Joe Caramagna. The next story is called Assassin by Peach Momoko. And the last story called Rendezvous by Kevin Eastman and Freddie Williams. So let's take a look at some preview art for each one of the stories. If you're not caught up, this is actually a pretty cool book, Elektra, Black, White, and Blood. These Black, White, and Blood books follow specific characters, and they're just small anthologies about 8 pages per story. But let's take a look at for some of the art from the first story, and I'll just kind of talk a little bit about each one. So in the first story, we see that Wilson Fisk is sending Elektra out on a mission. Little does she know that the target is the Ghost Rider. Now, I really like this story for a few different reasons. But the main one is because I never really thought about the Ghost Rider having to fight Elektra. So somebody that's a skilled assassin, but in the end, she really, it's still going up against a supernatural being. Which I love the adaptation of the Ghost Rider to the black and white with red look. Not all characters work so well, but this one really does, especially the flames. Very cool stuff. Really interesting story. Now, the Assassin story, I think this one's my favorite of the issue just because I'm really in love with Peach Momoko's storytelling right now. Enjoying all the stuff Peach is doing on Demon Days, that book that just building its own little universe over at Marvel. And this is a silent issue. The only thing we have is this introduction here. In feudal Japan, wandering samurai roam the land in search of coin and a bed for the night. Sometimes they cross paths with strange and supernatural beings, and that's really all you get. This is a really fun story that seems pretty straightforward at the beginning, but then if you read Demon Days, things take a turn as well. And I just love this interpretation of a reinterpretation of Elektra as an assassin in feudal Japan. Really fits with her normal aesthetic anyway, so very cool. Really, the only thing that's red is her outfit and the touches on her. So really give this, I don't know, just like I said, it really works with Momoko's art style. The last story here, this is the Eastman and Freddie Williams story. This one has a more of an old school feel to it, where we have Elektra versus Elektra, and this feels more like an introspective story as opposed to more of a physical battle. So yeah, all three of these stories were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. This is probably one of my favorite books of the anthology so far. So I'll definitely keep checking these out as long as they keep putting them out. We recently had a new Moon Knight book with the same premise of the Black, White, and Blood theme, and we've had others in the past, Wolverine, Deadpool. Just all these characters that really fit into that aesthetic. So let me know if you're picking these up. Let me know what you think. And as always, stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.